Hi everybody, this is Bredin of Insanity Industries, and I have signed up for a signal service from a local New Zealand company whose name shall remain nameless right now while I go through some of the trades I've sent me. So I'm going to mark up their trades and mark up how I would trade the same piece if I agreed with them. So the first one that came through was this Aussie US short that they sent me, and on the way through I thought I'd try to work out what they're doing too. And so that's their short there, which my phone tells me is short at 106.48. And when I looked it back, the first thing I see is it's straight off this pivot. It looks pretty much where I would have stuck that pivot. I'd stuck it just a touch lower, but nonetheless that's not the point. That's where they've stuck it, and their stop loss is above the highest high back here. No big deal. That's pretty standard stuff. And their take profit, bizarrely enough, is the pivot across here. And I say bizarrely enough for one really basic reason. If we have a look at this piece of price action in here, we're going to see something really interesting. And I'm even going to zoom in to the hourly to really show this off. Okay. When we see this, I mean, have a look at this. This little pivot here, which I actually marked off the 4 hour. There's what Liam would call a pincer. There's the highest high. There's the little test of it. It pops through, comes back and touches it exactly. And what after that we get this little piece of what is momentum on the 4 hour there. You can see it, continuation in the middle. Continuation, sorry, of this momentum all the way up. And we've got this little pause and go in here. So we have a look at this little piece of price action that we marked before. And if price is going to stop coming back, it's going to stop before this. It's not going to hit this. On the other hand, if it does hit this, what you're almost certainly going to get is price come through, come back up, and continue. So if price touches this, I would be more or less expecting a continuation pattern to start forming in there. So, and by the way, this is a tiny trade, really tiny trade. This is what have they got here? They got 80 pips of target and 30 pips of stop loss. So we're not even talking 3 to 1 here. And the price action for the intraday is against it touching this. And as we know, when prices come up here, if it goes above where their entry is, we get a close up there. We're absolutely going to get this, I'm pretty sure. I mean, it looks like an alright trade, but it is really sloppy. And if my friend Captain Pugwash is here, he would be saying, what are these people thinking? So the counter trade that I've marked, as always, coming from a daily, we've got this long piece of downward action here, but we've broken into this this sort of ranging period down here, which we're at the top of. So the idea of a short is absolutely reasonable. There's absolutely nothing wrong with a short out of there. It's pretty good. So we come in here to our 4 hour, and I look at this and I see this little pause and go in here, and I like the look of that pause and go as a place to say, okay, I'm happy to be short from roughly here. Now I would also be looking forward to getting out of this. If price goes up there, I'd have a lot more space than this. I certainly wouldn't have, as they recommend in their text, between 0.5% and 1% of my entire account value in this much chart. 0.5% to 1% of your account in that much chart. Alright, if you really feel you want to. As we know, I'd have a piece of space that would be quite a bit higher than that. I would actually be looking to exit this trade with any close in this area. So any close above where they're saying get short, I am absolutely getting out. I'd take this entry. It's actually not a bad place to have a crack at an entry, particularly if the next 4 hour candle also closes below our pause and go here. So I'm going to take less risk than they do, because there's no way it's going to bang up to there in a single 4-hour candle at this time of day. And I wouldn't be looking at this as a take profit. I would absolutely be looking down here for a take profit. I would be totally wanting a big piece of the pie. I think for our movement up here, that down here is a good place to try to get out. And we can get out of there in some pretty simple ways. I mean, what we have here are some nice little what do you call them, pivots, to have a look and see what we've got. And we will be looking for continuation patterns all the way down into here, and we'll bail on it when we don't get a continuation pattern. We get a reversal pattern back the other way looking at this. So the right to be short out of there, they are complete. I'll be taking much less risk than they do. I'll be going for a much bigger amount, and of course my lot size won't be whatever it is when I get down to the bottom. It'll be a much bigger trade than this. Alright, so let's move on. I've got another one here. I haven't marked it up here, so I'm going to jump now to the other one. It's an EU. I don't even know that I've looked at EU in forever. EU 1 minute. That appears to be an info screen, so that's not very helpful to us. So let's grab a new EU screen. Let's take a look at the daily. Let's try to whack on a base template. Yeah, that's pretty enough. We'll have a look at that. Alright, so this is the daily. Oddly enough, they're telling us to get short too. I think they're fucking insane. Are you serious? Are these people, like, serious? Do they consider this a trade? Okay, well, let's put on a trade here. Let's. What do they reckon? They reckon you should go short. No, here we go. Sell limit order. Yep, there we go. It is definitely a sell limit order at 106.48. At 106.48. So that's their idea, is we should be short from there. These people are insane. Seriously insane. I mean, have a look at this, will you? Have a look at this. I have to mark this in yellow because it's my own marking. God, that's a good long. Oh my God, it's such a long. Oh, got to right up to there. Oh my God, that is where you should have this trade. Absolutely a long up to there. I don't care what their short is at this point. Their short is insane. Their short is now officially insane. I no longer care about their trade. But for the sake of actually marking this, I will do so. Who knows? Maybe on a really small time frame it makes sense. Why am I not convincing myself? Here we go. We got it says stop loss 106.98. 106.98. 106.98. How about I cancel that because I've been foolish. 106.98. 106.98 with a thinner band. Okay, no, oh my God. I cannot see a reason for a stop loss being there. I cannot, I'm sorry, I just can't see it. It's making no sense to me. This is actually quite a lot of fun. I'm having so much fun right now. And we're going to take profit at 105.28. 105.28. I bet this is exactly where I would want to be long from. So that they've got half of the dealio right. Oh my God! Are they serious? Where are they getting this from? They must be getting it from over here somewhere. They must be taking off this lowest low over here. It's the only sort of thing that makes sense there. But that, to me, that the trade looks completely insane to me. I'm going to go short, and I'm going to expect to break the lowest low, and then not want a continuation pattern and ride that puppy all the way to the end. No, wait, my God, that's a great long. Oh, what an awesome long. Seriously, that's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Their idea is stupid, stupid, stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. I mean, their stop loss, they're just trying to protect themselves off this. But really, have a look. Price comes up to there, it's going to there. Price will probably come up into that and then go again. I mean, God, if it's going to go down, it's going to... Oh my God, there's the pause and go and the momentum. Oh my God, what are these people thinking? I love this. This is so much fun. I've got 4 on my phone. Oh, this is brilliant. What have they got for us now? Kiwi yen. Now I know. Oh, I do have a Kiwi yen, and it's a daily because we took a real good look at this one a while ago, didn't we? Sorry, this is the guys at the school. We took a look at this. Here we go. The Kiwi yen. This is. Ooh, I'm enjoying this, and I've got to get the. Yeah, it's on a daily chart. I haven't even marked the daily chart, and it's so obvious what we should do. I mean, have a look at that. This is better say short. Yeah, we got another short. There we go. They're in the right direction at least. 82.24, they reckon. Here we go. 82.24. 82.24. 82 and 24. And just to make sure that I know which trade it is, we'll do that. 82 and 24. Okay. I don't know, maybe that makes a bit more sense on a smaller time frame. Let's take a look at what we've got for our stop loss here. Our stop loss 82.74. 274. So 50 pips, exactly like the other one. Just 50 pips, eh? Just 50 pips stop loss, everybody. Yes, magic number, 52. No, 50. 52 will screw you right up. Don't use a 52-point stop loss, because that will just drive you insane. You will be wrong if you use a 52. But 50 is exactly the one we need. Right, so there's our stop. And we're going to have a take profit. I bet it's here. Like something stupid like that. Is my screen going dark again? Hang on, here we go. 81.20. Wow, it's nowhere near where I thought. 81.20. 81.2 That's your trade? Back to the break of that high? That's your trade? Wow. What bravery. What ambition. What are you thinking? Right, so I love MT4. It makes it so easy to grab objects. Righto, so we should be pretty obvious that that's a nice chunk of short on a daily. And just in case you weren't completely insane, this pivot across here is a fantastic place to trade back into. Or if you insist on taking a short-ish target, so not a short direction, just not going very far, you'd want to come back into the bottom of there. If you really felt you had to. And I would absolutely be wanting to see a nice piece of continuation. And I would want all of this. God, I would want that trade. What are they thinking? I mean, maybe it makes more sense on a 4-hour chart. Oh my God. Just to mark this, there's your basic pause and go. Here's the momentum that breaks the extreme, okay? Here's your momentum. Here's the extreme that it's broken. Right? This is the pause and go before... Right? This is the pause and go. You should already be in this short. That line where they say, this is where you get in. That's where you fucking get out, you morons. Oh my God, that's just awful. Okay. Oh, I tell you, this is fun. This is fun. We're going back. We're gonna check out the last one. No, but I gotta have a look at this again. Oh, that's your trade. What on earth are these people thinking? Seriously. And EURUSD. Wow. Good news, everybody. I can see the bottom of the barrel. Euro and a CAD. So let's see if I even have I even got that here. The Euro US. Oh, we're down into the minors now. Euro CAD. Can somebody see that? There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. And we're going to jump out to our daily, which is going to be all awesome. We're going to grab our template, our base template, our nice little black and white, easy to read template. Come in. I'm going to zoom in like this. They better be saying go long. Maybe, maybe not. No. I would honestly look at this chart and go, you're in no man's land without doing a more sort of in-depth analysis, which we're about to do, luckily for everybody. So here we go. So our first thing is we've got to get our, is that turquoise? Where's turquoise? I've got to do turquoise. Come on. OCD, everybody. Must have right colors. Alright, so what are they hiding for us? Sell. It's a sell order. Gee, I picked that one, didn't I? Based on yesterday's close, I bet. So here we go. What do we got? We've got 142 and 39. Nice hole put numbers. 142.39 to 142 and 39. Initially, I cannot see a reason to be short from that exact line. That kind of makes no sense to me at this point. Maybe I will know more after I put in the stop loss, which no doubt will be laughable, but let's have a look at it. 142.90. Oh my god, they've broken their rule. That's 51 pips. No, this trade won't work because they've got a 51 pip stop loss. That should be 142.89. They got this wrong. 142 or 90. They want 90, but it's not going to work because you've picked the wrong number. Here we go, and that's your stop loss. Okay, well, there was a pivot across there-ish. All right, so there's your stop loss. Where's your take profit? It's not going to be anything really impressive as a take profit. It's going to be pretty painful, I would think. What do you got? 141.18. 141.18, eh? 121 pips. And this doesn't work. You see, these numbers aren't nice and round. This won't work. What did I say? 41 and 18. 141 and 18. Well, that's maybe it makes more sense on an hourly chart. See, it kind of makes sense on the hourly chart that you're just trying to trade that big candle back. But if you're just trying to trade that Momo candle back, your target would probably be that. That makes no sense. It's making a lot of no sense. A whole lot of no sense. So I'm going to grab my magic marker, which marks all things awesome in our beautiful, horrendous yellow. Okay, so let's have a little look. What have we got here? Well, that's a good pivot. Let's take a look. That's a really strong pivot just there. That's a good pivot. I like that one. I like that pivot so much. God, I looked at this candle here and I thought, oh my God, what have we done wrong? Have I got a data gap? No, it's just a weekend. Alright, fair enough. But either way, it didn't do anything really spectacular. How about I get that straight, you know. Just for Sammy, I'll get it straight. But there's certainly a good pivot there. Tell you what. Fucking no man's land if you want a short. Real no man's land. I mean, really, look at this. Let's take a look at our beautiful steps. So there's one there. Righto, we've got there. Remember, this is just a wick. This is nothing to be frightened of. It's just a wick. And we have sort of that-ish. So that's your sort of step process. I apologise for sort of taking my time, but I don't spend much time looking at the EuroCAD. It's got a slightly odd shape about it. Given where the pivots are, that's just a trade in no man's land. If you were going to take a trade from there, it has to be the long. Absolutely has to be. Now I will update everybody in the next video and say this is how their trades actually turned out, because after all that's sort of the main point. But and my predictions on what things to do will take a lot longer to work out than theirs. So this has been Bredin of Insanity Industries, doing my best to help you make more money by sucking less.